JH, Vice Principal, Episode 2, Confrontation. In the previous episode, we dealt with some idiot who decided to have sex in the school and not get caught, and with someone who didn't even attend the bloody school, thus earning the guy the Darwin Award. Award from our sponsor. Ignore this. Must. Don't worry, stuff happening in the background. No one's hurt. Hi, Mimi. You got no
Morning,
sleep.
Jace.
Morning, Mimi. Whoa, you don't look too good.
Yeah, no shade. While I was on my way here, I ended up getting a flat tire.
Oh,
but
damn.
luckily, I had a spare in the trunk.
That's good.
That's a relief.
Sure was. I would have hated being late on the first day of school. It would have been a total embarrassment.
So this
Well,
is the same day.
it's good to know that I wasn't the only one who had an unwanted start to their morning.
Yeah.
You too.
Jeez, had to fire
Yes,
someone,
and
too.
unfortunately, you are going to be pretty pissed as to why.
I don't like where this is going.
Maybe that was in the Moonlight
So,
Movie thing.
tell me, what happened?
Earlier this morning, I was out in the halls doing some patrolling, just until you got here. Then near the entrance doors, I overheard two students talking with each other. One male, one female. And what I heard was a shocker. One of the students brought condoms, and they were going to have sex in the janitor's closet.
This isn't some kind of joke, Jace, is it?
I'm
You
afraid
wish.
not, Mimi. They were planning on doing the dirty. But I followed them and caught them red-handed. If you need any proof,
I know what between
I've got the
dirty makes me
confiscated condoms locked away in my desk back in my office.
Which students were involved? And did you already call their parents?
One of them is Seth Collins, who we know is being held back and has to repeat the 11th grade this year due to bad performance scores. The other one
So
is a
he's
young
already being held
female,
back and
but she
expected
doesn't
to
go
be.
here to MHS. It turns out that Mr. Khan snuck her into the school. And yes, both of their parents have been notified, and should be arriving shortly.
Oh, I can't wait to see Mr. Khan's reaction when he finds out that I know all about this. That boy's probably going to be so scared of me that he's going to be shitting his pants.
I hope so. You dealt with... you
can we talk about-
decided to
Not
make
another
Mimi
word,
pissed.
Seth.
Fucking
You were to remain
idiots.
quiet until your parents get here for the meeting.
But Principal Moonlight,
Not another word.
I would heed her warning very carefully if I were you.
Just kind of expected this to be like an episodic thing. Like one episode, this idiot it screws up. The next
Hello,
episode,
hello.
a new idiot screws up. So on. Ooh.
Derek Dominic Cons, at your service.
Thank you for joining us for this meeting, Mr. Khan.
Father's in the
We
military.
do
Oh boy.
apologize for this sudden interruption to your day.
You are not at fault. Vice Principal Hubbard, my no-good son, is the reason why I am here. Alright Seth my boy, listen up. Since you are the reason why I'm here, you are to keep that scrawny ass of yours in that chair, and you are not to speak unless given permission. Remember, you are still skating on thin ice with me for being held back to the 11th grade.
Yes, Dad.
You be quiet boy, I did not give you permission to speak.
And as you can clearly see, Mr. Collins, I've asked
Why would you
Principal
fuck up so badly
Moonlight
with
to
the
join
drill
us for this
sergeant,
meeting.
father?
I have no problem with that.
I can't say I would never do
My
such a
wife
thing,
is
though,
currently out
considering
of
I
state
don't
on
have a
business.
drill sergeant,
She will
father.
not be joining us.
Very well. This meeting is now in session.
First thing I would like to know immediately is what stupid thing did my son do?
I wasn't here when the incident first occurred, but, according to Vice Principal Hubbard, what mainly started this was when Seth here snuck a girl into the school. A girl who told Vice Principal Hubbard personally that she doesn't go here.
Does this girl, by any chance, happen to have pink hair?
Yes, Mr. Collins.
Oh boy,
the
he's
girl
done this
in question
before.
did have pink hair.
Boy, I have told you again and again
Stay
several
away
times
from that girl.
that girl is a bad influence on you.
I
Same
take it
thing.
you are familiar with her.
I am. She's my neighbor's daughter, who my son has been seeing for only a few weeks.
Really?
Only a few weeks, you say. Jace,
And they were
can you
already
please
trying
show
to
the
do the
evidence that
dirty.
you obtained?
Yes, of course.
What, did you take a picture?
Mr.
Oh,
Collins,
right,
this
he has the
box
condoms.
of Trojan
Duh.
ultra-ribbed condoms was found in Seth's possession. The girl asked him to bring these to the school, where they planned to have intercourse inside our school's janitor's closet.
Dunk.
Let me get this
Oh.
straight. You were planning to have intercourse, when you've only been dating this girl for only a few weeks?
Teenagers are so
Do you
stupid.
have anything to say for yourself, boy?
Dad, I swear to you I wasn't going to have intercourse here at the school.
And the lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Seth, I caught you and your girlfriend red-handed this morning in the janitor's closet, without any shirts on. Not to mention when I opened the door, you clearly told me she was just about to get you out of your pants.
Which
That-
was the
and condoms
stupidest
are
thing
right
you
here.
could have possibly
You were not
said.
weaseling your way
If
out of
not,
this one, Seth.
up there.
It's no wonder you got held back. That brain of yours is unable to think correctly. If it was working correctly, then you wouldn't have just told a lie right to your father's face.
He was using
And as his
the
son,
brain in
you
his
know
other
yourself that
head.
your dad is very
You know what I
strict,
mean?
similar to both myself and Vice Principal Hubbard. What do you think your father is going to do to you when you get home?
Sign you up
I
for
am
the
more
military?
than sure that he's going to make things very, very miserable for you.
Boy, you'll be running
As
the
an
trenches.
army man, I can foresee him making you do a lot of sit-ups and push-ups. Add in running some laps or do some long-distance running on top of that, as well as all kinds of different ways to work out with your body. Until you are broken and wanting to stop. Doesn't sound like a lot of fun, does it?
She asked you a question, boy, so answer the question.
You told me to shut up.
No, that doesn't sound fun at all.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Mr. Cons, I highly recommend that you get Seth to shape up. And make sure that he will never pull a stunt like this again.
Oh, I can promise that, Principal Moonlight.
I should also mention that Seth made a threat towards me while I was questioning both him and his girlfriend.
Oh really?
Yes, I did do that.
Listen hard and listen good, Seth.
At least you
Do
admitted to
not
us.
ever threaten anyone in this school. Because that is serious stuff that both me and Vice Principal Hubbard will not tolerate. Is that clear?
Yes, Principal Moonlight.
Not so cocky and confident now, are you, Seth? Adding up everything that has taken place, you will be suspended for the next 10 school days. In addition, I think it would be a good idea that Seth attends some sex education class, once his suspension is over.
Doesn't have to take that
Mr.
already.
Cons, do you agree with
Yeah.
this decision?
It was my
Yes,
high school,
I
but
do.
when I was in 9th grade,
Then
I
I
had to take
believe we
sex
are done
ed
here.
classes.
Seth, you may go home now.
But I guess it's just extra
When we
sex
get
ed, or
back
they didn't
home,
have to
you will
have
begin
that.
with
I
sit-ups
wouldn't
and
know.
push-ups immediately,
And
then you will
won't
be running
drinking
laps.
any juice.
Now move it, boy. That's an order.
Can I move it to the bathroom? I think I shit my pants.
Lovely.
Oh geez, he's not kidding.
Seth, that is so disgusting.
Out of my office, Seth. Now.
Do not worry, I will make sure that he gets the punishments he deserves.
Oh, we don't doubt it. You have a good day, Derek Hans.
And to you too as well, and keep up the good work running this high school.
Well, you called it. Seth got so scared of you that he shit his pants.
Yep, and now you should spray Febreze here in the office to
No,
get
it's
rid
the
of any
military, man.
potential
It was just
odor.
smear.
Good idea. While
I
I'm
don't know
doing
why.
that, would you like to have the honor of confronting Seth's now ex-girlfriend, and then kick her out?
Oh, absolutely.
She's still in the
I
building?
will scold
guess they
her
were
good,
told
and
to
I will make
leave.
sure that she will never trespass on these school grounds ever again.
And now she faces the wrath of Mimi. She's gonna wish she got Jace.
Phoebe, over here.
I wanted to call her Wanda for some reason.
Candy, why did you want me to meet you here, instead of in the lunchroom?
Well, since you're new, and wanted to take it easy adjusting, I thought that rather than having lunch in the lunchroom, we could sit down together and have it right here.
Is that
Just
legal?
you and me.
We're allowed in the school?
I'm not sure.
Come on, it'll be fun.
Well, you did say earlier we could work at whatever pace I prefer.
I got some special
So,
brownies
sure,
to give you.
let's sit here and have
I mean,
lunch together.
share with you. Yes, yes.
So I never asked you this earlier, Phoebe, but where are you originally from?
Born and raised in the busy bustle of Sacramento.
Oh, really? That's cool. And why did you and your family come to Tyndale Valley?
My dad. He used to be a construction worker, until one day when he suffered an accident while on the job. The accident itself was mainly due to company negligence, and my dad ended up quitting. Then
Understandable.
my parents and I relocated here after my dad landed a new job with a much more, not so negligent, company.
That's good.
Good for him.
What about you, Candy?
Surprised I got that from a
How long have
construction
you lived
worker,
in
but,
Tyndale
yeah.
Valley?
Only since 2021.
So you moved
They're
here
both
too?
fairly new.
From where?
I used to live up north in Wilford Heights.
Never heard of it.
You've never heard of Wilford Heights?
That's what
She
I
only just
said.
moved here.
It's probably because the name was never really brought up to me at any given time.
When I get the chance, I should take you up north sometime and show you what it's like. Of course, that's
That's okay.
only if you would like me to.
I live in Braintree, Massachusetts,
I
and most
think
people
I
be
might take
like,
you up
you mean
on
there's
your
something other
offer."
than Boston?
But only after this new friendship of ours
In
really
Harvard?
begins to blossom.
I understand. I can say though that Wilford Heights now is a little better compared to back then. A few years ago, some crazy stuff took place. And this movement called PAB, short for Parents Against Bullying, was at the center of it all. But it's kind of a long story.
Sounds like a backstory. We'll get to that
Maybe.
point.
Sorry, Cassandra. That word to me just isn't something I like to hear.
Bullying?
What word?
Bullying. It's not your fault bringing that word up though. It's just something I never really talked to anyone about.
So I won't start now.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, Phoebe. But, were you a
Victim of bullying? Yeah, I was. At my old school, I was picked on for being a shy and quiet girl. I am a talkative person, but only around the right people. Even now,
relate.
it's hard for me sometimes. You saw it for yourself when you first introduced yourself to me earlier.
Phoebe, if this is something you don't want to go into detail about, you can stop, especially if it's too much. I've seen firsthand what bullying can do to people. It's never pretty, and it can be painful. If I try putting myself in your shoes, I'm certain I could understand what you've had to endure.
Can you really put yourself in my shoes, Candy? You could, unless you've never gone through the experience having someone close to you commit suicide because of bullying. I'm only telling you this because I want to trust you and one day be able to tell you what has happened. But not right now. I want time to
No,
build
no,
up
me
trust
too.
in our newfound friendship first. And also, get used to adjusting to school life here at Moonlight High School. One more thing. I don't want word to spread around school about this. What I just told you must stay between you and me. Can you promise me that?
I promise you that I will not tell anyone. My lips are zipped.
Okay. Thank you, Candy.
Well, it's a sad story for Phoebe, but... Well, we all have our demons. Shame that she lost a friend to bullying, but... That happens probably more often than we'd like to admit. I don't know. Well, I'm just glad that... Well, we got... I'm gonna feel bad for Fred and the pink-haired girl because... Mimi is going to fucking rip her piece from piece. Possibly literally, knowing her. And that kid is fucking... He did literally everything he could possibly do wrong. Just about everything. The only thing he got right was when he started telling the truth at the end there. So we gotta give him credit where he deserves it. He can tell the truth at a time. It's just like everything about this guy was like, oops, it's a miracle he got dressed this morning and didn't put his pants where his shirt should go, and vice versa. Although we can't prove that he didn't need help. But yeah, sad for Phoebe and her past. But good that she got away from all that and onto a new world. She's gonna start a new life, and hopefully this can be one for the better. Grintindo died. There's never a dull moment here, for better or for worse.